Hey y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Do y'all see any construction out here on the roadway? Everything looks clear to me. What say y'all? Okay, let's get started. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me this morning. I am so glad to see you. I'm gonna start from the bottom up. Benzone, hello. Oh, wait, I better start from the top down because you guys keep moving. Hello, I see Abuse of You, first one in. Thank you, Abuse of You, Chakra King, Jess Andreas, Miss Jones, Voodoo. Thank you for being here. Did I say Miss Jones? Yes, Miss Jones, I did. Hey, Miss Ray X, thank you for being here. Queen Diva, I did say Benzone. And who is this right here? Chase Collins, thank you for being here. So I hear that, hey, kind to me, my fave, Mimi 126. Sandra Bush, baby, thank you for being here. Okay, so I hear that for some reason, Adrian, is that, yes, Adrian Polk, thank you for being here. Tanti, hello, good morning. I hope you guys are having a blessed Tuesday morning. Nurse Shay, it's always good to see you. Okay, peace and blessings, of course, to you always, Big Set. Miami Popo, thank you guys for coming out. So, Brick Girl Haley, hey girl, hey, it's always good to see you as well. Okay, the Bushes, good morning, the Bushes. Thank you for being here. Is that Pata? Pata. Hello, Pata. Thank you for joining me today. Outspoken, it's always good to see you too. Very Carey, my mod, Very Carey is in here, always patrolling the streets for me. I greatly appreciate you. So, M. Renee, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay, so let's get started. So I hear that I was over on Ness's channel. We're going to talk about yesterday. A lot went on yesterday. Let me make sure I'm not missing anyone else. Church Mouse, how you doing? So fight, how you doing? Oh, okay. So a lot went on yesterday, and the one thing that I noticed the most about yesterday that there was a lot of deflection and omission. Sometimes we'll take our eye off the actual prize when something, a little shiny thing, catches our attention, and it'll totally make us, stop seeing, the big kerfuffle that was presented on yesterday morning. So I want to talk about. I'm going to try to take it in order because I was on Ness's channel. This is out of order, and I saw that for some reason, hey Miss Queenie, how you doing? That for some reason, someone has ran away from the beef sector. The beef sector that they had just mysteriously considered them to be a part of, the beef sector that they had claimed to be their own, and there would be no more morning commute, temporarily, that is. There will be no more morning commute until sometime in June or July. Don't quote me. It's one of those J months. So um, it strikes me as odd that with all this beef sector backing from all of these people who allegedly are page maker and put people on the map, that after MBK left, now it's a whole breakdown of the show of someone who surely who tells us how to run our show, that they should be able to run their show without poor little NBK. Who is NBK? I mean, come on. So this is what's going on. It seems like the king makers were unable to make a king. Okay, okay, let's start from the beginning. Okay, are we going to ignore what King Roman News put out here on the streets yesterday? Are we going to really ignore this and act as if the argument between Bree and Grish was so riveting and so much happened during that argument? I mean, I learned absolutely nothing new during that argument. Okay, Grish got hers off and said what she wanted to say to Bree, but there were really no revelations in that argument, and the simple fact that she was able to overtalk her and all that ignorant shit was anticlimactic because there was no resolve there. Uh, um, I found it striking that someone would sit up on their channel and boldly say that they don't give a fuck about nobody and nobody's opinions matters other than their own. But we were able to see that yesterday in this argument between those two. But what we did not see is we did not see any discussion about who's hot dog. We did not hear any questions asked of the Miss Obnoxious. We didn't see any of that. It was as if it never happened. It was like they called ServPro out on the whole chat yesterday to clean up the mess to make it appear as if it never happened. So, do you guys have any questions that you would think had been asked yesterday at the King Roman News did drop receipts? I mean, they were asking King Roman News to drop these receipts. Hey, Truth and Reason, who is that? Who is who? Wait a minute. I'm lost. Oh, okay. Woo child. Okay, MBK. Okay. Salute Ronnie Q in chat. Hey MBK. Did you think that you were going to be able to take down a whole morning drive slot, MBK? Okay. Hey So Bomb, how are you? Thank you for being here. Hey Kimberly, how are you doing? Okay, so no questions. You guys don't have any questions. Did I'm pretty sure you guys saw King Roman News's live because it was packed. The Amish woman reappeared too. Yes, isn't that strange? Like the Amish woman has been in hiding and all of this stuff. So we're going to talk about that too. So the Amish woman was the thing that finally got to Grish. So we learned. Let me not move off King Roman News. We learned from King Roman News that there was plenty backbiting that the Miss Obnoxious did about this group. And this group has no curiosity about any of it. They want to argue with Grish. Pisa, Pisa sitting up there. She wants to argue with who? MU. She wants to argue with MU about what a troll in MU's chat said about her defending MU. So this is what we wanted to talk about yesterday. If there was no yelling, screaming, and hollering about who called me a hot dog and Coco. Coco, there's a Coco with a heart, Coco, and another heart. See, that's where she got this from. They meant hit dog. No, it meant hot dog. Okay, so I hated that King Roman News didn't drop his link yesterday because when he was reading that out, there was a someone in the chat named Coco who said, "Well, how do you know that she didn't mean hit dog?" Well, Coco, how do you know that she didn't mean what she wrote? I know I make plenty of typos and I always have to start and correct my writing. So Coco wrote in the chat, "How do you know she didn't mean hit dog in the text that she wrote to King Roman News saying that Bree ODS and the hot dog is not hollering." So how would yeah, so there's that. So maybe we'll get some clarification that she really did mean hot dog. So there was no talk of any of that amongst the kingmakers. Okay, none at all. Okay, so let me see what you guys are saying. Hey, Choreo Lover, thank you for being here. Yeah, YouTube cameras is going with that narrative hit dog too. Oh my God. Yeah, that if you go back when in that chat, you will see Coco write that. How do we know that she didn't mean hit dog? No. Mm-mm. Who is the hot dog? Lord, the hot dog wasn't screaming and hollering. As soon as he said screaming and hollering, I knew that the hot dog was to be Pizarro. So King Roman News is going live later on this morning, and we're gonna. I'm gonna ask him in the chat was there ever another reference where Pizarro's was referred to as a hot dog? Uh, it is hit dogs hollered to me. Okay, it's hit dog hollered to So Bomb too. Okay, but what was said was you notice that the hot dog is hollering, or something to that effect. So you're saying you think that you notice that the hit dog is hollering. Okay, so we'll be clear. We'll be sure to try to clear that up. Hey, focus on you. So but what we do know is that she was talking mess about the rest of them and that she didn't like ODS and of course Bree. But why would she like Bree? Because she walked in on Bree in their little private meeting, and he and Bree said she didn't like her. So we're not gonna act like we didn't know that didn't happen. Okay. So yes, the Perfect Pet Challenge is June 8th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2 p.m. Central, and 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Three commands, three tricks, or three obstacles on an obstacle course. Winner takes all, one prize. Beauty contest for your pet. All pets are welcome. If you can meet those criterias, three obstacles on an obstacle course, or three commands that your pet do, you get the highest score, you win. And then the pregame show will be a beauty contest. You come, show off your pet, and whoever is voted to have the prettiest pet will win. One winner will take that prize, period. June 8th, if you're in another sector, please share this out. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, so now what else we're going to talk about? We are going to talk about Ness. Okay, so Ness revealed something curious yesterday. Ness has a group chat. So I didn't hear any hemming and hawing and oohing and ahhing when Ness revealed that she has a group chat. So let's see what dirt is going to come out about Ness's group chat. These group chats, were quite boring, and I mean not boring, but boring compared to all the hoopla that has been made about these group chats. Okay, hey youngest, how you doing? Okay, let me see what you're saying. I thought someone was saying someone looked like a hot dog. I hope they didn't mean them cheap red ones. Don't bring Jay Wilson in here. Don't bring Florida Red into that hot dog situation. They wasn't talking about Florida Red. Hey, Dovey, they couldn't have been talking about the red ones because the red ones they couldn't have been talking about Jay Wilson being Florida Red and being one of them red hot dogs because them red hot dogs are those real skinny hot dogs, and those Ozempic hasn't gotten him there yet. So I don't think they were talking about the red hot dogs. I think that they were talking about Pizarro. Okay, the saying goes, a hit dog will holler. Now, I don't know if that's what they were trying to say. I don't know if that is what they were trying to say either. We're going to get some clarification because um, it seemed okay from the way he told the story. It seemed to me that that wouldn't have been the first time he'd heard her being called a hot dog. So could it have been a hit dog? Maybe it could have been. We're gonna get some clarification if that was the first time that term was used to describe Pizarro. Nonetheless, there were receipts dropped yesterday from King Roman News that showed the psychopath for who she really is, and they just now it's time to move on. But like we all knew that the asking for the receipts was just a red herring that was thrown into the air. No one cared about any receipts; they cared about putting a narrative out here. And then when the narrative hit them in the behind when they realized that people weren't going with the narrative. All of a sudden, I didn't say that. I didn't do this. I didn't mean that. A bunch of crap. Okay, so Pizarro, she was talking about. She went on live during Ness's live last night. Okay, let me see what you're saying. Child, I know Ness's group chat is messy. Okay, so good morning, Miss LA. So Ness went live last night as well. Good morning, Aisha. And then Pizarro pops up live and gave ODS the most dismal birthday party I have ever seen on the YouTube street. Who had that birthday party and they were the only one? I think it was Tracy who gave herself a birthday party and she was the only one who showed up. I think his may have outdid Shakimi's, even though he's not B sector. They talked about his birthday party where he had on dirty Timberlands with creases and stains all in them, and all the treads were worn off the soles of the shoes. But it seems like ODS birthday party held for Pizarro is a close second to that birthday party. A dismal birthday party. It was so dismal to the fact that um she even was calling Shakimi up. I'm gonna let straight men on my panel. See now, at what point are you guys gonna stop accepting lies that come out of her mouth? She said she is going to get Shakimi because she want a straight man on her panel. Okay, so okay, we're to believe that. And hotel code, he can come too. Now we're reaching for straight men. Not a penny offered, not anything. They doing it for money. And if people want to pay, they can come. Was so desperate to try to get people to look at something new on that channel. How about some content? How about some real content instead of stunts, tricks, lies, yelling, screaming, being inconsistent and incoherent at every juncture? How about some content? So she's over there pulling all these stunts out of her behind, and then here Big Bessie. Oh, okay, let me call him. I'm gonna call him on Instagram, Nadia. Let me call him. Okay, you want him too? Oh, let me go get him. Okay, so Shakimi comes up and asks, "Do you want me to sing for ODS's birthday that Ruben Studdard song, Sorry for 2004 or whatever?" And I am just like, motherfucker, is that it's his birthday? That's the first song that comes to your head. Do you want to sing this or Happy Birthday? And then he does a half a run of Happy Birthday, and then he's gone. And then they're left to twiddle their thumbs and be the boring heifers that with no content that they are. So boring. Let's see. The proof is very much so in the pudding. So let me remove this banner. You could have stopped going live on top of each other unless you actually have some content. Happy birthday, ODS, 259 watching. Unmod all my mods or I will unmod them. Ness, 889 people watching. And then all of a sudden on ODS's birthday, it comes up that I don't care about numbers. If I wanted numbers, I can get 1,000 in my chat today. Mm, mm, really? Really? So is that why you were over there with Shakimi singing half a run of a happy birthday song to ODS? Is that why you were over there talking about numbers? And ODS hit the panel, and I will not lie to you. If ODS stayed up there for a half a minute, he stayed up there his whole lifetime. ODS was in and out of that bitch. Now, my ass. You know, I don't expect. I did not expect that live to go down. And let's be clear. The live was taken down all of the sudden, and I'm pretty sure this is the reason why these numbers is why I'm gonna. Okay, since they say anything, I'm gonna say she took the live down because she was so embarrassed by those dismal numbers that she snatched the live down. And I had started from the beginning, like I usually do when I come into a live late. So in the middle of redballing the live disappeared. And unfortunately, I was unable to capture the moment that Fake Yaya and Diva One got into it. So Diva One has had a hair up her ass behind Yaya. I'm not really sure what started this, but Diva One and Jay Dunn have had a hair up their asses behind Yaya and bend and contort themselves to find Yaya to blame at every juncture. So I'm gonna paste my link because I need somebody who may have information on what the heck is Diva One's issue with Yaya. If you can write it for me, you can write it in the chat. If you want to discuss it, I don't know what the argument was about because the heifer took it down. Okay, so let me see. Certified panel killer. Hey, one proud grandma. Thank you for being here. Okay, let me see. That's what they get, thinking they run shit. Not okay. So let me pin this link because I if anybody want to come up, this is gonna be a short day, a light day. Um, Okay, I got the link pin. So I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out now. I'm over on Ness's channel, and there's Jay Dunn. So hey, King Roman News, King Roman News. My dog said "Arr, arr, 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 arr," to yours too, King Roman. King Roman News. If you can, if somebody can hit the link and give me a time that King Roman News is going live, let me know. Okay, so I'm gonna I I want to say that I was over at Ness's chat, and then Jadon is up there. So they're talking, they get onto the subject of the Amish chick, the Amish woman, and they are describing different things in different instances. And I hit the panel to remind them of several different instances, but then Jay Dunn has the audacity to say that Ronnie Q, I see you got up here and you didn't say that Face Yaya is one of the ones who said she saw Nina too. Yeah, you're right. I didn't get up there and say Face Yaya said she saw Nina too, because Face Yaya never said that. So Jadon with another wild hair up her ass because she can't get no pussy. She is up there, just lying and defaming anything that Yaya said. Now Yaya says she does believe that she's black. She and I disagree on that fact. But what is up with these wild hairs? I guess they're drinking the Kool-Aid. I guess they're falling for the play. That's what it seems to me. That's all it seems like to me. Yes, she did. Miss Ray, what? What are you saying? Yes, she did. Now she said it. Okay. Okay, Miss Ray, you're saying Yaya did not say it. Yes, she did. Not she said it. I think that's what you're saying. Okay, so okay. Miss Ray. Okay, so hey Max, how you doing? So that's what was going on over there. Jay Dunn sitting up there. Now, good morning, Mama Fifi. So we done finally got we done finally situated code to the point where he's reconstructing his whole uh internet persona on here. And then here comes Jay Dunn, funky ass. Well, Ness, you know what? I think we should take over Code's time slot. You know what? We can do a show together, Ness. And then let's go, oh, well, should we take his time slot or Shakimi's? Well, I think we should do Code's show. And if it runs into Shakimi's time, then that's what we should do. Okay, bitch. That's what you do. That's what you do. Go ahead, Jay Dunn. Do you, girl? Do you? But see, you need assistance to do you, bitch. I stand alone, bitch. And we can outdo him, bitch. He's already been outdone, bitch. He's already been outdone. So, bitch, you're not gonna do nothing that ain't already done happened to that motherfucker, bitch. Okay, so let's be clear. Okay, let's be real clear, because Ronnie Hugh already done outdid that motherfucker, and under any rubric, any way that you slice and dice, divide, add, subtract, he has already been outdone. Why the fuck you think he hiding? He had a whole motherfucking big sexy sitting up there on his channel every day, and he could now do me alone, standing alone. Understand? Understand? So I hope you guys, hey, I'm up for the challenge. Everybody have their own content, okay? Unfortunately, Code couldn't keep up. Code and his codettes couldn't keep up. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so good morning, Jazzy. How are you? Good to see you. Okay. Okay, so what else did I have? I had some real stuff that I wanted to talk about with you guys. Of course, you know how I am. What do you guys think about all the college protests that are going on against this Palestinian Israeli Palestinian war? Um, I think that it is the yes, the Codettes. That's what I said, the Codettes. Uh-huh. The Codettes. Okay, so what do you guys think about the all the uprisings that are going on against in these colleges? I think it's a good thing myself. I am so glad to see it. And I think that if Joe Biden don't get off his ass and make a statement, he's going to hand this election to Donald Trump. That's what I think about all these protests, because it is just so clear and evident that he has lost a major portion of the young vote. And I think I'm afraid that a lot of people are going to sit this election out because of this. Okay. What anybody want to hit the link and discuss that or have anything to say about that? Okay. Grisham Sexy. I mean, it was just a dud. I mean, Grish and Sexy, they went over to Lemons and they had an argument. Grish said that Bree is really nasty, and she really wasn't like that when she first met her. And then I was like, oh well, Grish must really bought into the baby girl Bree bullshit. But she has really been let's not forget where she came from. Let's not forget that even she got thrown out of TSCC for being in a secret group and not telling VS. But then she comes out here and act as if because her mod and Yaya is in a secret group that she didn't know of, that she is so hurt and wounded. Let's not forget that she came out here talking about King Roman News was trying to play in her job when it was after he said, I'm going to dox you down. I'm going to say that you sitting up on the computer while you should be at work. It was after that she got cool with him, cool enough to pay for him to be in a challenge. So if she still felt that way, why was she reaching out, trying to be cool with him, paying for him to be in challenges and all of this stuff? And then all of a sudden she found out that he has a secret group, and then now her life is threatened, her job is threatened, and all this stuff. That shit happened before you got cool with him again. So what was the catalyst for you being so threatened that he able to keep his mouth closed? Was that the catalyst? Okay, so let's be clear. So I don't get it. Her and Grish had an argument. Grish basically, and then she thought that she was doing the thing. You are an employee. Well, who employs her? Sean Bradley had it exactly right. I when I was listening to it, I was like, "Are you kidding me? If she's an employee, who's her employer?" So you talking some big shit on her, but you really telling on yourself. I have a guess. Miss Toby, how you doing?
Hey, good morning, Ronnie Q. How are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
I'm fine. Good morning, chat. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't even coming here to talk about the beef sector stuff. I was just talking about, because I came in a little late. Now, what were you saying? You said you think the young people won't vote because of what?
I think they won't vote because they are disgusted about the U.S. Keeping their hand in Israel. It's my opinion that Joe Biden ought to divest from and pull all troops back, halt all aid money going to Israel, because what they are doing is just deplorable. They are wiping, in my opinion,
Genocide.
they are Yes, yeah, that's my opinion. That is exactly what's going on. Anytime
Um,
you guys do you Were you here that day when I played that clip of Jared Kushner talking about that the Gaza Strip is beachfront property and they ought to just
Yeah.
bulldoze the whole? Yeah, girl. Mm-mm. Uh-uh. Yeah, go ahead. What do you think?
Mm. Yeah, because I know, especially not. I'm not like not even young, like young folks. I'm talking about young black folks. A lot of students that go and attend, HBCUs, they're really upset
Hmm.
about it, and a lot of them have been protesting, and a lot of them said that they may not vote just because of that reason.
Yes, yes. A lot of, and it's not just, it's not, they're from Columbia. If you look at what happened in Austin, Texas, the protest at the University of Texas in Austin,
Hmm.
USC, UCLA, just all over the United States. These young people, and young people are usually the driving force. And this thing, it started off slowly at Columbia, and then and then the see, that's what they get, because they try to punish the people who were protesting and treat the motherfuckers who they were protesting against as victims. Oh well, they're harassing the students. They're making the Jewish students feel uncomfortable. Okay, it's not comfortable with just sitting down being quiet when you think that your government is your school. They're just asking their schools to divest in money earned from them, but they won't do that. They won't consider that. They're talking about expelling students who pay these high ass tuitions to go to these schools so they can frolic around and do whatever they want with this money. See, they're talking about suspending and expelling students. Okay, like your money don't
Hmm.
mean nothing to us. Is Israel money mean way more to us than you would ever will.
Also, did you see? Because you know that Biden is scheduled to be the speaker at Morehouse for graduation, and and those brothers are like trying to protest and not have him there because of what's going on over in Israel. They don't even want him there to speak at their graduation. And they spoke to the president, and they was like, "Why are you having this man come here? I mean, are you for or are you against what's going on? That people are dying every day, and he doesn't care, and he's not gonna and he's supporting Israel. So they don't even want him to come there in
I don't
Morehouse.
blame. Now, let me show you something real quick. I want to know if you heard about this. I'm gonna share my screen real quick, Miss Toby, because I know you be up
Okay.
and down in the middle of me sharing and all types of shit. Oh, let me go. Okay, I'm gonna
What?
share this. I'm gonna share this. Hold on.
That
Okay.
Tabasum on her Instagram account.
Okay, here we go.
Controversial decision by leaders at the University of Southern California related to the debate raging on many U.S. campuses over the war in Gaza. The school says that it's canceling a planned graduation speech by its valedictorian, Usna Tabusum, due to safety concerns. Now, it follows the online response to a pro Palestinian link that Tabusum posted on her Instagram account. She spoke to Carter Evans.
USC betrayed me.
21-year-old Asta Tabassum is about to graduate with a biomedical engineering degree at USC. Her minor, resistance to genocide.
I used what I learned from USC to inform my worldviews. And when I speak on it, I'm penalized for it by the very people who offered me that dream.
Less than 2 weeks after being selected to speak as valedictorian at USC's commencement ceremony, the school rescinded its invitation. Provost Andrew Guzman says social media discussions relating to the selection of the valedictorian had taken on an alarming tenor and have escalated to the point of creating substantial risks relating to security.
Did you receive any threats?
I personally have.
Okay. Now, she is the valedictorian at USC, and they are not allowing her to make her commencement speech. They've canceled her commencement speech. So, what do you think about that, Miss Toby? I'm going to post the link in the chat. You guys can finish that up. Here's the link to that little, it's only like 3 or 4 minutes. What do you think
I
about that,
think
Miss Toby?
I think that's a shame because that young woman worked hard. You
Exactly.
know, she worked
You
hard.
know,
She earned her her degree. and her GPA. Yeah, she should be able to speak. They're so scared that she's not going to speak on, like, oh, how college is where they're probably scared that she's going to speak on what's going on in the world and her beliefs. That's what I think. What you think?
I think that, like she said, she got her education, and USC helped her shape her worldview. She got a degree in these things that they were teaching on their campus. So, what's the use of teaching something if you're not going to put what you learned into action to speak up for other people? I mean, she should just be quiet. It's just like, they talk about America is the land of the free speech, but she can't even speak at her commencement, and she's a valedictorian and worked hard to earn that, and they're taking that away from her. For I don't understand why. I don't understand any of this.
Mm-mm-mm.
You
So
know,
I
it,
wonder
it
if
just
she's,
really,
I wonder if she's going to
but
participate in the graduation, because I know it's like it's a big milestone. Your parents are there. You want your family and your friends to support you, but truthfully, I don't know if I even would want to walk across stage because you won't even let me speak.
yeah, I feel the same way. I,
Just,
I,
just give
you
me my
know,
fucking, just give me my fucking degree then. If you're not even going to let me speak, then.
yeah, just mail it to me. That could be a part of the reason why they're protesting at USC too, because that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Whatever,
they are. They are, because I know online I seen that a lot of organizations have wrote letters to the president of the university, and most of the people that wrote letters were like D9 organizations. I didn't see anyone else that really wrote letters, right? But I
hmm
seen that there was a lot of D9 organizations that wrote letters to the president that, they were kind of disappointed that they won't let the young lady speak. I don't know what other organizations wrote letters, but I thought it was interesting. I was like, wow, all these D9 organizations are writing on behalf of her. But I'm like, what about the other organizations on campus?
But see, and that's another thing. We're supposed to just sit by quietly, and then that was the same thing that they say that happened to the Jews. We're supposed to sit by quietly when they're doing the same thing that happened to them in the 40s. Okay, so they sat back quietly when it was happening to others, and then when they were taking away all the gays, and they were taking away the poor Jews, until it got to them that they realized it was a problem. So we're just supposed to sit by and let them do this. I mean, what's the use of having education? What's the use of living in America where you're supposed to have free speech to speak out? And then they're acting as if these protests are some anomaly, like some unheard of stuff, when we know that in the college campuses is where the protests, where the young people usually set it off. Look at all the protests that happened in the 60s during the Vietnam to protest Vietnam. That's where it's set off. I know you remember it, Miss Toby, because you're way older than me, but I know you probably did. You always like the messenger, Miss Toby.
Or civil rights. Like a lot of students, protest for civil rights also on college campuses too.
Exactly. But they're acting as if, what is going on with these college kids? Can you believe these hoodlums? It's just like how they're reporting it on the news is atrocious. It's
But
like,
how
of
could they
course,
not?
yeah.
Well, how could you not remember? Because people also protested when people had to go to Iraq. I mean, students protested throughout the United States for several decades. So it's not a shock. Why are people so
Yeah.
shocked?
And then when they had that protest in New York City, when they were protesting big banks, remember that? In the
Oh my God! Yeah, and they took over
mhm.
Wall Street. They took over Wall
Yes,
Street. Remember? And they were
but
there for months and
yeah,
months.
yeah,
They were there for
they
months when they
they
protest
were
Wall
there
Street.
for they were there for a good while. But see, they're trying to make it, well, you need a permit and you got to move and all this type of stuff. No, they're trying to make it impossible for the people to protest a government. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate the way the news media is reporting on this. In my opinion, they go out there and they like, oh, look at this. It's chaos over here. Oh, look at that. See, they just highlight, the bodies and stuff moving around and the clashes with the police officer. They're clashing over here and this pepper spray over here, but they're not talking to the issue why they are protesting. They are mum on the arguments on either side or against what these people are protesting for, and if it, put any type of validation. They just want you to see the chaos.
So do you think so do you think hey Tiana looking at me like, look, I'm ready to eat. Do you do you think it's a possibility that Trump would benefit and it might be a chance that he might be reelected because young folks, they're not going to go out and vote for Biden because of this topic? I hope not, though.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I really do. And it's very unfortunate. You got a third party candidate, Robert Kennedy, in there in
But
several states that he just
but
got
the
on
thing
the ballot.
but the thing
Go
is,
ahead.
the Kennedy family not even endorsing him. They endorsed Biden. You know that, right?
But but see, he's not even on the ballot in all 50 states. But the states that he is on the ballot in, he gives a possibility for people. Okay, you got a lot of people who may not even vote. Okay, then you have a lot of people with him, whatever state he's on the ballot in, who could vote for him as a way to think, oh, well, I'm not going to vote for either one of them, wasting a vote. You understand what I'm saying? So that's no good either when Biden needs every vote that he can get. Unfortunately, like, I really think he's the lesser of two evils. I don't know if you were in here when I was talking about how they're arguing presidential immunity before the Supreme Court, and all
Mm-hmm.
of the things that they said that he could be immune from, even taking out a political rival, and
Mm-hmm.
all types of crazy things. So that's hey, and Joe Biden need to get up off his ass and say, hey, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to settle our campuses down. We're going to pull out of all this craziness that is, if Israel wants to do this, like, Israel struck on Iran. Israel struck first in Syria, killing those Iranian military, seven high level Iranian military people, and then Iran struck back. They sent like 100 drones and missiles over there, but they struck in areas that were not populated, didn't hurt nothing, didn't do anything. And then Israel struck back. We have the right to defend ourselves. Now you talking about Iran, and they were shooting their missiles over where their nuclear sites were. See, and America said that they were going to help defend Israel from Iran retaliating for them striking them first. They helped shoot down those 100 drones and cruise missiles that they sent over. But then America said, well, if you want to strike them back, you're on your own. But that's not true.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't treat it as their own. They went on and signed a bill to give them so many billions more dollars. I forget how many billions more dollars that they tried to push through to give to them. So you can't just talk the talk. You got to walk the walk.
Well, I'm gonna just be honest. I'm voting for Biden. I don't 100% agree with all his his politics and his I'm sorry, I literally just woke up. I don't always agree with all his politics and his and everything, but I'm gonna vote for him because I'm basically voting for the less of the two evils. I know that's sad. I know that's sad to say, but I am, because I'm just looking at it like I can't imagine having that man back in office, even though he's going to only do another 4 years. But truthfully, if he comes back in office, he probably would try to pass a law, because remember he said, I think presidents should be presidents forever.
For a lifetime.
Yeah, for a lifetime.
Yeah.
He wants a dictatorship. And the choice that he chose for vice president, she's an idiot too.
Who did he choose?
Um,
I didn't even know he chose someone.
I forgot the woman's name. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. It's a
Let me
woman.
Google. Let me Google.
I mean, they said that it's a possibility that it's her, and I think it is her because she's been in the news lately because
Not that chick from Arizona.
the chick that killed her hunting dog. She had a hunting dog, and she killed it. And people were like, "Why would you do that?"
Oh, I don't know.
She's a brunette woman. I don't know what state she's from because I read it, but I wasn't really. You know how you read something, but you're not reading it. But I just was skimming through it. So they said she's a possibility for vice president, and it's a female.
Okay, she's DOA, Norm Dogtail, sinks chances of becoming VP. Her name is Noem, Noem.
Mm-hmm.
I'd never even heard of her. South
Mm-hmm.
Dakota governor,
Even
Christy Noem.
yeah, see, even
Okay.
people in the chat was like, "Yeah, she killed the dog and bragged about it." Yeah, I'm like,
Wow.
"Bitch,
Wow.
you disgusting. How you gonna brag about killing your own dog, you evil ass bitch?" I'm sorry. You know
She
how I
said
feel
the
about.
dog was untrainable.
You know
Wow.
how. You know how. She killed her goat too. Oh no. Well, you know how I feel about animals. Ronnie Q.
Wow. Oh, wow. Mm-mm-mm. You know, because let's be real. You know, a lot of people care more about dogs than they do about human beings. You know, like let a human being sit out and suffer. They don't give a fuck about these Palestinians, but they like, oh dog, oh no, she killed a dog. Oh no, you know. I love my dogs too. You know, I got 2 dogs. I want to make sure my dog got company when I ain't home. But you know
What?
what I'm saying? That's why I got 2 dogs.
You make sure your dog has company when you're not
No,
home.
the reason I have 2 dogs is because I don't like having one dog because when I go out, I've always had 2 dogs. And the reason I
Okay.
got my second dog is because when I went to work and everything, that my dog would be at home by himself and I didn't want my dog to be lonely. So that's why and now when I go out somewhere, I don't want my dogs to be at home alone. They're lonely. So
Well,
hold on.
that still don't make no difference here at the house because I have a dog and a cat, and when I leave, Tiana still has a fit.
Uh-huh. And Saucy, she still has a fit. Hey, naturally, Jesus, Jaws. My Saucy, the little one, she still has a fit. You can hear her barking all the way out to the car. And I tell you, you guys hear her bark. She can hear my husband's car, and his car cuts on and off. You know how they cut on and off. They don't use gas all the time. They only
Yeah.
when it's idling. I mean, and she hears him, she just automatically starts screaming and wailing and stuff as soon as he hit the block. And so she hears him, she acts crazy. And when we leave and we go somewhere and leave them home, as soon as I get out the car, I hear her barking through the window. Arf, 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 arf. So yeah, she act like he's no company to her. But I remember when I first got her, she was like real up under me, and then she hadn't gotten used to my husband yet. And so I had a chair, a recliner chair in front of a window, and she got on the back of the chair, and my husband said, she looked out that window until you came back home. And he was like, she was all frazzled and everything. And he said Rascal went over there and he snuggled with her, and he said it's funny how he was trying to make sure she was all right. I was like, dogs do that. Okay. Hey, naturally,
Aw.
how you doing?
I'm good. Good morning to you, Miss Toby, and to the
Good
panel.
morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, I started watching your video from the beginning, and so I'm kind of skipping just to see if you got any clarification on the hot dog or hit dog. Did you ever get any clarification?
No, I didn't. I'm
Okay,
gonna.
it is hot dog. It is for a fat hot dog. I
Tell me
listened to
why.
the whole thing yesterday because he said, and this is his words, Miss TMO had started picking at Miss Intel for saying, and this is, I gotta go fix my children some hot dogs. You hear the list? And
Uh-huh.
that's where the reference came from because she's feeding her children hot dogs. So she started using that as a nickname, hot dog this and hot dog that.
Okay.
He it wasn't a typo. It's definitely hot dogs.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, thank you.
yeah, yeah. I think
Because,
it's
Okay.
hot dogs too. I think
yeah,
I don't think it's a hit dog. I think it's a hot dog.
No, because he'll
yeah,
tell you before he mentions hot dog again, before he even says anything about hot dog hollering. That when they first, he said he didn't respond, but these messages he first got, but it was referring to her saying, "Let me go fix my children some hot dogs," and it's almost as if to say they're poor. Well, I'll let him explain it, but that's the right term, hot dogs.
okay. So,
All
yeah,
right.
so, now, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
because
Y'all have a blessed day. Okay.
as soon as he said that in the chat, Coco, she has a heart in front of her name. Her name is Coco and a heart after her name. She was like,
Yeah.
well, yeah, so she was the one who put that out there, and they took that and they ran with it the whole damn day. But anyway, I know you'll
What
want to talk
ran with
about
what?
that.
The hot dog?
Yeah,
Maybe.
no,
Let
he
me tell
meant
you how.
a hit dog holler. No,
Oh
they
well,
were running
no.
with it meant hit
Uh,
dog.
well, honey, once he said a hot dog, it was a whole bunch of hot dog troll pages.
Was it? I saw a
Yeah.
whole bunch of hot dogs thrown in the chat, but I didn't
It,
notice the troll
I
pages.
no. I saw two hot dog troll pages in Ness chat yesterday. It was a
Oh
hot dog that
wow.
said hot dog, and it was a hot dog page that said hot dog and hollering.
That's right. He did ask us who do we think that hot dog was. But they were trying to say that Themis O made a typo instead of putting a hit dog was hollering, a hot dog was hollering. I was
Okay,
like, no, it didn't even make sense in the
now
way
let me
that
ask you a
text was
question.
written. Go ahead.
Has um has TMO responded to King Roman News Live, or has she been seen yesterday? I didn't see her in any chat, or
I
I didn't even
I
see her
haven't
in any
heard of
panels.
I didn't hear of any response. As far as I know, she has not gone live to talk about it. So I remember she was going to take a sabbatical, but she was up front and seen and talking all that crap. Even after she was going to take a day off, but now all of a sudden it's radio silence. But Nina did come out and talking about the way they messed with my girl. She made an appearance, I guess, in her stead or something. Okay, why would it be a typo? She was sending a message, not typing in the chat. If the TMO wanted to clarify or change, she had plenty of opportunity. Thank you. Uh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah.
So no response for Pizarro in reference to that, and no response to Bree when she said, I see Ness and Bree the long way." I mean, Ness
No.
already okay, because Ness already kind of responded to that, but I don't
Hmm.
know if Bree responded to that or if Pisa responded to King Roman News Live.
Now, Pisa is going with, y'all know she meant a hit dog or holler. I heard her say that. She said that on the ODS live because that's the only live of hers that I saw yesterday. And in that live, Pisa said, y'all know she meant a hit dog holler. So she's trying to go with that. So no, I did not hear anything. See, I did not see the whole thing with Grish and Bree. So that's the only thing that I did watch of Bree, so they definitely wasn't talking about that in there. But I did not see anywhere on Lipstick Alley where she had addressed it or anything. So I'm just assuming she has not addressed about Demon Soul seeing her the long way. But we really know that it's obvious that Demon's O sees her the long way, and it's obvious that she walked in on Bree saying, I don't like Demon's O. So I mean, I don't understand what the theatrics are for, but
When
they're
when
playing some
when
type of
did she
game.
walk? When did she walk into Bree when Bree said she didn't like her? When was this?
They They are saying that there was a private meeting. You know how they have those back, a private meeting,
Oh,
and
so they
Demon
okay, so they could have a private meeting, but people can't have a private chat. Okay.
right, and
Okay.
the Miss O was invited, and when she walked in right on Bree saying, I don't even like the Miss O. So this that. So
Oh, I didn't know
they're just
that.
playing they're just playing some games. They're just playing games. So of course I mean, like, what the fuck? And at this point, why haven't they come out and ask Demas O for some receipts? But they can insist on, well, King Roman ain't showed no receipts. Now King Roman has shown some receipts. He showed them right off of his phone. So
But see,
what he
I'm confused about that whole thing because let me just start. I always start in this situation. I always start from the beginning, like who, what, where, how, when. Okay, so who was the first person that brought out anything out in the streets that it was an issue between King Roman News and TMO?
okay.
TMO,
So
right? TMO, right?
no, yeah, because she brought it out to Pizarro, but I want to know, how did Ness know to ask King Roman News?
Because I thought she brought it out to Bizarro first, and then she text messages, well, she cashed at Pizarro, and I remember that morning
Right.
Pizarro was in King Roman News live and said, "What's going on between you and TMO or whatever," and like that.
Okay.
And I think
Oh,
later in the afternoon or whatever, Ness had a live, and then she asked her. No, I believe that
okay.
TMO started it first. And
Yeah,
that
TMO
was
did start
after.
it with Pizarro, but I still was wondering, well, how did Ness get a hold of it? Because I didn't know that Pizarro was in his chat and asked him what was going on with them. That's
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I think Ness was either in the bushes or was in the chat and her, you know how Ness is. Ness ain't no dummy. So
mm-hmm.
Ness was either in the bushes or in the chat or whatever and may have heard or whatever, because I think King Roman News read off what Bizarro has said or whatever. Yeah.
Now,
But
Real K Fit said Pisa put it in several chats, because Pisa put it in several chats. Okay. It
yeah,
was a
so
cryptic wall message, and then the Cash App that Demas O gave her did a cryptic wall message, and then she cashed out.
it started with TMO.
Pizarro.
It started with
Mm-hmm.
TMO. So my thing is, whoever started it or whatever, no, you show receipts first. What's going on or whatever.
Right.
And,
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 that's
and,
how it works.
and TMO blocked me. I don't even know why she blocked me.
Oh, well, you know how she is.
It
That's how
is
she
what it
does.
is. It is what
Yeah.
it is.
Mm-hmm. Well, all right. I got one more thing you might want to comment on. Did you hear about this? I'm going to show you this dude's picture, and I want to see, what do you think about this? Let me present this. Okay, real quick.
I'm sorry. I was reading Mrs. Kev H message.
What?
Go ahead.
What what did she say?
She said that Don Lemon
What
did the same poll questions, and then he shouted her out yesterday, and she was beside herself.
shouted who out?
Shouted her out. Shouted her out. Don Lemon.
Who's saying that? Who's saying
Mrs.
that?
Mrs. Kev H.
Oh, okay.
And she was just telling you, and she was saying good morning. She said she was beside herself yesterday.
Oh, that's good. I'd have been beside myself too. I said, "Hey Don, why don't you drop me one of them cool millions that CNN had to pay you?"
Yeah,
Okay.
he just got married.
Yeah.
Okay, what were you want to show me?
When people came into your chat, he shouted me out. I was beside myself. Okay, I wanted to show you this article. Did you hear about this billionaire whose child went missing, and San Francisco ran away in San Francisco, and they man arrested after being found with tech billionaire's missing teen son. 16-year-old child or former Slack CEO Stuart Butterfield was found a week after being reported missing. Okay, now this is the child, and the child name is
That's the
uh
child.
yeah, uh-huh.
The child is 16.
16. That's the child who was recovered.
Doesn't
Okay,
the child
so
look old, a little older to you?
oh, Miss Toby, that's the child. Listen. Okay, that's the child. Okay. It says safely recovered a week after being reported missing in San Francisco. The family said in a statement released Saturday. The teen was found with an adult male who has since been arrested, according to local police. Mint Butterfield is the child name. Was located around 11:30 p.m. on Saturday inside a white van owned by an adult friend, Christopher something something. I can't. He has a hard name. Who was also in the vehicle, according to the Martin County Sheriff Office. Mint was uninjured, and detectives confirmed that they had run away from their home voluntarily. The 26-year-old man was arrested and booked into the
Mm.
Martin County Jail. He was jailed on suspicion of child abduct abduction and other felonies. His bail was set at $50,000. They said that it is alleged that maybe it was for drugs, and that they were concerned with how many people are dying in that county over fentanyl. But here's my question, Miss Toby. Here's
Hmm.
my question. So they identify the person as the child, the child, and any other mention of the child is that is by the name. So I'm looking to see. I've never see them say they rescued her, they rescued him. I am wondering if this is a transgender child on top of it.
I think it is.
Yeah, because I never heard anything about this story. I ran across it when I was looking for something else. I ran across it, but
Hmm.
I think that it's a lot of nefarious things going on with this 26-year-old being with this child. In It doesn't matter if it's trans, male, or female. So yeah, it's just a wonder that you're a child of a billionaire, and you think that you want to be out in some old grimy van with somebody. But I guess if you're on drugs, that's really all you really want to do. So I thought that was crazy. So many people wish that they had opportunities or money and a safe room and all this type of stuff. But then, just because you're a
But
billionaire, your life
yeah,
is all.
yeah, money doesn't equate to happiness. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it really doesn't. But did you hear the story about the billionaire that faked his death allegedly? Well, they say he faked his death so he could be with his side chick, and that he's been spotted.
No.
Yeah, I forgot the man's name. I read it yesterday on of course I read it on IG. But yeah, so he faked his death and left his wife so he could be with his side chick, and they said that someone spotted him and he's alive.
Well, I believe it. I still think Jeffrey Epstein is alive. I definitely believe. I don't believe he is. What do you think about Jeffrey Epstein?
I'm not really a conspiracy type of person, but yeah,
Mhm.
it's a white guy chestnut. Yeah. Um but it's a possibility. I believe it. I believe that he might have faked his death and he's on an island somewhere. He's not necessarily on an island that he owned, but he might be on another island.
Okay, now Beans and Cornbread said that happens a lot in Silicon Valley. The rich kids are on the net. Also, there's a ring of child predators and abductions, and the police have been trying to hide this from the public. Thank you,
Wow.
Beans and Cornbread, because I was just like, how did this escape? just the notoriety of them having money, they put out, more APBs, and the fact that it wasn't a black child too. It usually, they, put no holds bars because they want everybody to have that face implanted in their head just in case they see the kid in passing so they can recover the kid. So that's why I think that it was so shocking to me. Remember Natalie Holloway? You ain't never met her, but she walked past you on the street, you would have known who she was and called somebody. You know what I'm saying? They oversaturate when it's other kids. So yeah,
Oh yeah,
that's
you
all
would
I
have.
got.
Yeah, you definitely would have known who she was.
Mm-hmm.
And Elizabeth Smart too. Remember Elizabeth Smart?
Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly.
Hmm. But you
So
know what that is? Well, that's the media. If you're blonde and you're a female and you blonde and blue eyed, the media. And if you're kidnapped, they're gonna you're gonna see it all over the media and everywhere else. But if your name was Tamika and you from the hood and everything, people not gonna even know that you're missing.
exactly. Now,
Mhm.
did you hear me cover that story yesterday about the woman that they found unalive, 19-year-old, who went on a first date with that guy who was 30-year-old in Milwaukee, Wisconsin,
Yeah,
and they found her chopped
yeah.
up? You heard the story? Now, there is also the family. The news media didn't bring out that the family brought out that there has been a lot of young black women going missing in Milwaukee as well, and they did find some blood on one of his door jams, and they assumed that it was for her, but they tested it and it was not for her. And he had a dungeon in
Hmm.
his basement, and he was from a wealthy family that owned a lot of insurance companies. So it was like, get the cookie son his own house, in my opinion, and let him live over here and keep him out of our hair, type of situation. So yeah, it's you didn't hear a lot about that happening. And I remember I think it was St. Louis, somewhere in the suburbs of St. Louis, a couple of years ago, I did a story about this woman who escaped a dungeon. He had unalived her friend. He had both of them in the dungeon, and she was able to escape when he went to take his kid to school. And she ran up on this lady's house, and she only had on lingerie. It was wintertime, and the lady let her in. They called the police, and they went down there, and they found out that he had killed several different people. And the thing about it was, they had this minister who was in the neighborhood who was yelling at the police officers, saying, prior to her escaping, they were saying a lot of women are going missing from this area and the police aren't doing anything about it. And the police were saying, well, people have the right to just leave, and we don't have any indication that anything nefarious happened to these people. And lo and behold, they had a whole serial killer who was snatching up those women. You remember that?
I remember that.
Okay, you remember that too. Yeah, so they don't put no
So
priority
I
on
believe, yeah, because I believe that wasn't. I'm talking about the man that killed the young lady. I believe that's not his first victim. That's just my
exactly.
thought.
Exactly.
Yeah, I believe that's not his first victim.
Yeah, you mad, huh? Is a 30-year-old white guy look all disheveled and stuff. His hair was all matted in the back. I wouldn't have went out with him in the first place.
Yeah, and that's
Uh,
what I was like, damn. I'm like, that young sister ain't had no friends or anything. Because if I'm like, did she have a pic? I don't know. Because I would have told her, girl, don't go out with him. He look crazy as fuck.
mm-hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't have went out with him. But yeah, that's all I got for today. Because I want to catch King Roman news. And thank you for coming up, Miss Toby. It's always good to chit chat with
Oh,
you.
he not. I don't think he's going live today.
Oh, he's not going live today?
No, today is what's the day? Today's Wednesday. I think he's gonna go live on Friday. Cause
Oh, okay.
yeah, he's working on. Dang, I'm telling all his business. He not going live today. He not going live
He's
today.
working. You ain't told
Yeah,
nothing, thank God. You caught yourself. He's working today. Okay. Yeah, but
yeah.
that's kind of like, is that what is there something else that I missed? Okay, so you did you see Pizarro invite Binary and Shakima on her panel yesterday? But
No.
only Shakim showed up. But it was on her second live where ODS for she gave ODS a birthday
Oh,
party.
for his birthday. No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, and I was like, what? And then I realized that Ness had over 800 some people in her chat, and Pizarro had like 250 some people in her chat. So I just figured that it was a stunt to try to get people coming over there. Oh, it's some straight men on Pizarro's channel. That's just my opinion. Because at first she said Shakeen, and then I'm thinking she realized I was like, oh no, people don't take him seriously for being a straight man. And then she said, oh, you can tell Code he can come too. But so Shakim, he was up there for less than 5 minutes. He didn't even linger that long. She said she wanted him to sing ODS a happy birthday song. And he didn't even sing the whole song. He sang the uh Martin Luther Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. version. Happy birthday to you. He didn't even get to
Ronnie
the
Kid.
happy
Ronnie Kid.
birthday.
Ronnie
Yeah,
Kid. Ray
yeah.
Curry says. Ray Curry said, "Check out King Roman News Community Wall." I don't. Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but
Let me see. Let me see King Roman's news community wall. Okay, hold on. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Thank you very, Carrie. If you are a victim of Shakir's fraudulent if you are a victim of, he's talking about Shakir's fraudulent membership purchase and refund scam, please reach out to me or contact Google support. How can we help you? There's a YouTube CC who's been purchasing 50 memberships at a time and then requesting a refund from YouTube a month later. He's done this with other content creators. This causes a huge disservice to those subscribers who were gifted and then no longer have access to channel membership. He also proudly boasts about this strategy on his channel. Oh, yeah, Shakim is really silly because so there's a whole thing out here. He bragged about taking his membership, getting a refund for his memberships and the memberships that he had gifted to King Roman. And then he also and he's posting this on his community wall. He's also bragged about calling Google to get a refund for the memberships that he's given Ness. And the thing that he says is out loud is, well, they did this to me, so I took my membership back. But you don't have a reason to take your membership back. Hey, Justnet, how you doing?
Hey, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we
yeah.
can hear you.
Okay, go ahead. I'll get to it.
Yeah, but he don't have no legitimate reason to ask for a refund. And and him bragging that he did it for a reason, a childish reason, he's gonna set himself up for fraud. And the reason that he's stating on his video is not the reason that he is putting on his receipt. He like, oh no, I forget what he's said he tell them, but he's setting himself up for trouble. Is my point. Go ahead, Ned.
Okay, I'm coming up here. It's ignorant, but anyway, that
Oh,
was
I like
huh.
messy. I like messy in the morning. Go ahead.
Okay, so and good morning, you guys.
Good morning.
Sorry for
Good
just coming
morning.
in like that. Um, Listen. So that birthday thing was the third live that Pizza did. You missed that. It must have been the third live because you must have missed that second live. I gotta talk about the second live. She came on. It was a short live. She came on and she wanted to let everybody know that she gonna be turning her commentary around because I'm ready to have
Yeah,
this
I
boy.
forgot about
I'm
that.
ready to I got to talk about it, baby. Cause I don't know. I don't know if that shit be sounding. Sorry, brother Q. I don't know if that mess be sounding good to her when she think it up. But when it come out her mouth, it be crazy as hell. She say, yeah, because I turn my car. Cause see, I gotta be calm. See, I gotta be calm. You know, y'all know I be right here dragging bitches. So I gotta do, cause I'm trying to have this boy. I'm finna have this boy. I want a baby boy. And it's gonna be a boy because I don't care, honey. I know I'm gonna have a boy if I have to spend my savings, cause we gonna get that boy sperm out of here. So I'm gonna have to spend my savings. If I have to spend that, that's what I'm gonna do. And I ain't doing it right now. It's gonna be up in August, around August time. I said, what the hell is going on?
Listen, I did not see it, but I forgot. I heard about it.
Oh,
I did not see it. I'm glad you
oh.
reenacted how
I've
it
been
happened.
putting it in the chat, Ronnie Q. You've been missing me. I said I wanted you to hit on that.
Well, I couldn't hit on it. You were right to hit the link because I did not see it. The only one I saw was the third video. So
Oh,
she said that and then she also said in the ODS video, why y'all talking about y'all thought I was leaving YouTube? I ain't say I was leaving YouTube. I said I was gonna have me a baby. I ain't say I was leaving YouTube. Did she say she was leaving YouTube just now?
no, she said, I, I gotta do my commentary, turn my commentary around, because I gotta do a little calmer stuff, because, with that baby, I can't be doing all of this, pregnant. And so, I ain't saying I'm pregnant now. I ain't saying I'm pregnant now. I said, what the hell is going on? Is this the rebuttal from King Roll? I mean, crickets. But when and just because somebody was hitting other people channels and panels, you went live and went, you know what I'm saying, and went in. But it was a few things and
Mm.
big talk going on at King Romans, and it was, you talking about announcing a baby that you talking about having in August.
A boy. I am gonna have a boy. It's just like
Oh my
no,
God.
no. I heard her say she was going to work for a baby, but then I remember hearing somewhere else on the street. I was like off my computer all day yesterday until the early evening, so I missed all of this. It's thankfully Ness played back that fight between Grish and Bree on her channel. That's how I heard that. So no,
Yeah,
she
and
go ahead.
she go if I had to I had to use my savings. Do you know what a fertility clinic consists of? Savings, and they don't
Listen,
take, you know what I'm saying, they don't take Obamacare for that. You understand what I'm saying? Do you know what that is consists of? And you begging for crab legs, and you people
listen.
still need to come up with second devices and all that. I mean, come on.
It, I remember when she first started talking about that, and she was like, and if I can't have one, now this was maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and she was like, I'm gonna have me a boy. Yeah, I'm gonna have me a boy, and if I can't do it, I'm gonna go to the doctor and have them do it for me. And then somebody in the chat was like, do you know how much that costs? And then she was like, well, I can get it done. Now I heard some people spending upwards of over $100,000 for their
Right,
IVF treatments.
right.
She has absolutely no idea about what she's
What
talking
she's
about. And
talking
you're right.
about.
Yeah, you're right. Some people who have good regular insurance IVF treatments is not covered under this.
No, you
So
have to have some
it's
good
a
regular money.
yeah, it's a specialized, and yeah, a lot of insurance companies don't even cover IVF. Regular health insurance, even the good ones. So
But we
yeah.
were supposed to believe that. I mean, I just don't get it. That just struck me as another one of those falling off the ride Sorry.
I fell off the roller coaster while it was moving story. Yeah, and I think all of it was just to have some content. It was plenty of content to be had out here. You had to just talk about the real content. Don't be throwing these birds in the sky and and everybody just look at the shit fall flat on the ground. And it's just like
And the
why do
people in there, oh, we got, don't worry, we gonna be here. Child, y'all don't even be there for the girl conspiracy theory lies. What the hell you talking about if she changed her content? If you change your content and don't have no mess up there on that panel, it's over.
Mm-hmm.
It's over.
She did I saw a notification and I didn't even pay it any attention and I was like, let me go over here and see what she's lying for yesterday. And then I clicked on there and she was playing some shit. And then it just playing. And it was 85 people in there. And then I looked at the name and it was the conspiracy channel, and then I unsubscribed so I wouldn't get no more notifications. And then I said her ass is sitting over here. I forget who was live, and Heat was on the was it Ness or I think
Ness
Heat
was
was
live.
somewhere.
Ness was
Huh?
live. Ness
Yeah,
was
Ness
live.
was live. I said her ass over there ear jerking on Ness's live. I mean, she wasn't stopping it. She wasn't. I mean, the shit was just playing all the way through. And I was like, what the heck is this? I was like, she could do a little commentary and stop it. And she was just playing it. I said, she ain't nowhere but over the Nesses. Because let's not forget when the Miss O came back out of hiding after she had put that shit in the streets. She came up to Pizarro and it was making me feel this way and that way, and it was making me feel and shit. Pizarro was in somebody else's chat writing, and then she fell off her own panel while the Miss O's up there. Oh, well, I was feeling, and I thought y'all, and I was like, oh, Pizarro fell off. Well, she'll probably be back. Yeah, she'll be back after she find her way out of this other motherfucker's chat. She'll be back. It's just too much. It's just too much. I'm too grown for a lot of these
That was just,
fucking
it was
games.
crazy to me. I said, oh, here we go, another old nasty piece of lie. I said, oh my goodness. And then like, who are you? Girl, what happened to King? What happened to your son named King? I don't forget. I've been here a long time. You know that. You know that. What happened to your son King?
Yeah, King and the chicken wing. Yeah,
And
I'm
the
the
chicken,
chicken.
and guess what? And then what happened to? Because she went on her line to show her son and her daughter fighting. That was she posted a video of that her son and her daughter fighting. Thought that was cute, and then took that down when she got that kind of when she got the feedback from it. No, you already have a son. You just now all of a sudden because they was busting her with King and all of that stuff. That's when that man from Mexico was doing all of that stuff to her, right?
I don't remember the video of her posting the video. That was when on her first page when she had just started. Must have been.
Child, Deanna had a copy of it. See, but when they struck and took Deanna main page down, they took a lot of goodies down. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He had that. But see, Mexico, he'll get it because he be lurking. He'll get a taste of this and post it back up. Remember the time that her daughter went live on her page
Went live on.
and
Now
that girl
Dwayne was talking about that
and
the
that
other day
girl
when he was
looked
cussing her
just
out.
she looked just like that just a carbon copy of that picture that Deanna got on that thumbnail.
And it was on her actual channel
She
though.
went
So
live on her channel, yeah.
yeah, she went live on her channel. Yep. And yeah, I remember that. Now I know Miss Toby, you may not want to say you remember that. Do you remember that, Miss Toby?
It was a camera slip. Looking like a camera slip. The baby got on camera by mistake or something.
No, she
the little girl
was
went
laying
live.
down on the floor. She went live. There wasn't no camera slip. She turned on the live button and she was playing around. She was on there for at least 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, looking all in the camera. We got a good look, and she looked like that picture Not as old as that picture, but she looked like that picture Deanna got on that thumbnail.
No, see,
She,
I thought it was like, I thought Pizza was live, and I thought it was like maybe a camera slip, and the baby took, because I think Pizza used tape, and I thought that baby took the tape off the thing. I didn't know the baby hit the live button.
the girl
That
was
wasn't
laying
no
down
baby
there
though.
on the
That was that,
floor.
that
She
girl was
looked like she was
probably
about 7 or
yeah.
8.
Yeah,
Oh,
that wasn't
okay.
no like
Yeah.
a toddler or nothing doing that. That was an actual little girl.
Oh yeah, but I call
Hmm.
if it's a little girl, I still call it. They still babies to me.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, they still a baby to me.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. So, yeah, I thought it was like a camera slip or something. I thought maybe Pizza was live, and then she left the room or something, and then the
Mm-mm.
little girl came to the computer, and maybe took the tape off, not thinking her mother was live. That's what I
Because
thought.
you saw the adult walking past in the background. Do you remember that, just net?
I
That
remember all of that.
you saw the legs of an adult walking
Yeah,
in the background like they were in another room, and you could see a doorway, and the adult was walking past in the background. And I think she busted her on the phone and got the phone from her too.
yeah. She didn't want that to be shown.
Yeah, she came in there and realized that the girl was on the phone. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I mean, I remember. Yeah, and she was. Yeah, she was. I remember she was a cute little girl.
The girl looked like the picture. The girl looked like the person that they put up as Pizarro. Come on.
Yeah, the girl did look like that. Hey, Miss T Velocity and everybody else who came in, Madam Scorpio, Beans and
I
Cornbread.
know y'all might think I'm a little naive, but I don't really think that's Pizarro in that picture. Now y'all could tell me I'm naive, but I don't really think that's her.
Moment of
Okay.
silence. Okay.
Okay. Well, okay, then y'all think I'm naive then, okay.
I'm not saying naive. I'm thinking that you don't want to believe it. Okay, so me
That's
myself,
you, girl.
me myself, I'm going. I'm looking at the facts. It was hit on her live page. It was on her channel. Okay, that was her live. Okay, and the little girl looked like that picture. That ain't the only picture they got up Pizarro. They got a picture of her in that like orange wig, that orange lace front, and all kind of different pictures of her. But it looked that picture of that little girl. Well, that live when you looked at that little girl face, she looked just like her mama.
Fem, don't talk about me, Fem, because I know you want to say Miss Toby, don't be naive, but I don't think that's her. But don't talk, Fem, don't drag me. Don't talk about me, sis.
She didn't drag you, Miss Toby. She is just like people. She put it general this time. She ain't down there dragging this time. Hey, Nessa A. Hey, Film. Okay, so I definitely remember that. And they squashed that real quick. Uh, you know, of you know, it, I was like really surprised to see the girl went live on the channel. So, kids be watching you like a hawk and stuff. They be paying attention, especially when they want to be mischievous and unlock your shit. So, I remember I used to want to unlock my daddy's bank where he always put his money in and stuff. So I used to always be eye jerking them combinations and things carrying on. So, kids would be kids.
Mm-hmm. They sure will. Hey, it happened. It's not like it didn't happen. It happened.
Yeah. So so she says that she is going away. She
Not
is
going
calming
away. Not going
herself.
away. Changing
Calming
her
herself.
commentary.
But
Well,
then,
yeah,
but then someone said that she said she was going to go to the mommy sector. I'm like, Pizza, don't take your ass over there to no goddamn mommy sector.
she
How you
sure
gonna
ain't
be
be
on the
calm
mommy
over
set
there.
and can't show no kids and can't show yourself? How you gonna be on the mommy set and can't show nothing of doing anything as a mommy?
But
Maybe
she
I
she
don't know. Maybe she's gonna go there to troll or whatever. But I can't see her over there in the mommy sector because they do show their face and they show their kids and stuff. And
Yeah,
and
they
and,
they show
and
they show they actual daily routines and stuff like that, and things that you know what I mean.
Yeah, and they
So,
trifling over there. The Miami sector, I'm over in the Miami sector too now. But
oh, I'm not over there.
I
I'm
ain't
yeah,
not
over
over
there.
there.
girl,
I
no,
just, done
girl,
glanced and took a peek.
let me tell you something. I'm over there. I'm in the chats and shit. I've been blocked though. Them bitches blocked me because I was telling them off and telling them how no shit of a mother they are. Them bitches blocked me, girl.
Oh, you
So
went over there with the beast at the spirit.
I went over there with the beast up the spirit, and them bitches fucking blocked me. So the only chat that I could talk in is like the reactors, because they have reactors that talk about the mommies. So I'm not blocking the reactors sector, but the mommies, the mommies, they fucking blocked me. They're fucking my jazzy life. That bitch blocked me too, and Liv, the fat ass bitch, she blocked me too. I think who else blocked me? I think Mommy Chrissy blocked me too. Strong Mommy Chrissy. Yeah, them bitches blocked me.
And how you
Those
think
the main ones.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I said those are the main ones, aren't they? The
They
ones you
blocked
just
me because
said.
I was there because I be talking shit in the fucking chat and telling them how they're trifling ass fucking mothers.
Trifling. But how you think a troll will survive over there?
And it's not like we hear a lot of interaction with them kids anyway. The most people she interact with, it seems to be people on YouTube. So it's not like a lot of mommy duties going on. And she, you hear her say things like, my kids, they cook for themselves. How old y'all think my kids are, and all this type of stuff. So it's not like she's like, oh, I gotta go. Me and the kids are going. They're going to dance lesson. They going here. They're going there. And the crab leg thing is, it's like it's like so many things you could say. Well, that would endure your subscribers to you, but it's just like all about me. I want some crab leg. Nothing like, hey,
I got
I'm
something else to
taking
say too after
the
this.
amusement park. I'm taking the kids to dance lesson. Oh, they got a birthday party they going to. I'm getting them from outfits for Easter. None of that. School times. I'm getting ready to buy school clothes. I mean, it's not like you don't beg anyway. Be creative with your begging, because you so out of touch with being a mother. If you are one, it's just like these things don't come to her. Like, you a beggar, motherfucking beg for some shit for your kids. At least it'd be more enduring than to think that you begging for something you gonna shit out a couple of hours later, a million times a day. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I'm just saying she get Easter baskets for Valentine's Day, but I want to segue into Bree. When she got up there on Grisha, she said, "You a fake, you a scary bitch. You scary. I ain't scared of any bitch that don't show their face. Oh, scary bitch. I ain't any bitch that don't show their face. You sitting up behind." Okay, so you ain't shit. You behind an avatar. You sit up behind an avatar. You don't show your face. You scary ass bitch. Okay, so where we at with that?
So what you saying about your girl, your bestie? I mean, like, people don't think you're not even thinking. Your bestie sit up there behind the avatar. She wasn't talking about me. She put a name on it. They with the bullshit. It's
Now
straight up bullshit.
I also do have one question and stuff, because I did listen to Bree and Grish fight and stuff, and Bree kept talking about you're a worker. So my question is, if she's a worker, did she work for her?
It appears that way. That's how it came off. If she wasn't, now of course she's gonna come out and say, "I ain't say she worked for me. I just said she's a worker." But you was like, you fired her. The way she said it was, "You're a worker and you're no longer needed, and that's why you're mad." So she's no longer needed in y'all's friendship situationship, and that's why she's mad. So let's be clear. That's the connotation that she gave when she said you're a worker and you're no longer needed, and that's why you're mad. Now, who's the felon?
I think Pizarro failing because when
No,
they
no, no, no,
talking
no, no,
about
no, no.
No.
Pizarro
I think
already.
I think
no. Cause I could have sworn. And look, I don't breathe. You could get mad with me because I listen. I'm a nosy ass bitch. I thought she said that's why that nigga was something was a felon.
No, she did, and she said that you hang around felons or something like that. My whole thing is,
Oh,
Pizarro done talked about being on probation and all kind of stuff. That ain't nothing new though.
I
That's
don't think
nothing
it's.
new.
But see, that ain't nothing new to us either. So Grish wouldn't have put it out there if it was Pizarro because it ain't nothing new to us either. See,
oh no, I
Grish
don't think.
was hitting her, so she wasn't talking about Pizarro. That's
Stop
why I
lying.
know.
No, stop lying, TV. I don't think it's her best friend. I don't think it's her.
I'm gonna
Definitely not her.
I'm gonna
It's
say
not
this.
her.
Yeah, I don't think it's Riley at all.
No, it's
But
not her
I'm
best
gonna
friend.
I gotta get this out before I lose it. When she was talking about the felony and all of that stuff, and Bree really snapped off when Grish said, "You not the queen, Pizarro and Ness the queen." That's when Bree lost it, and Bree was like, don't nothing know it only what don't nothing matter but what I think. Don't nothing matter." But I said, "Ooh, okay." But what she think and who you want to call a queen, you know what I'm saying? So she done self-proclaimed herself the queen. Duchess Kelly Love, the one that started calling Pizarro a queen.
Mm-hmm.
But
Now,
when she said that thing felt like it kind of touched Bree.
and then the thing about that is, if you don't have no forethought, you sat up there and said, it don't mean a thing what nobody think. I don't give a fuck what nobody think. The only thing that is important is me. Really? Really? Now, how do you think that sound to me if I'm your subscriber? I'm just saying, I just couldn't say that and just think, I always try to put my subscribers because my subscribers are the reason that I am anything on YouTube. That's just me. That's just how I think. I just can't say that ain't nobody important but me because, truth be told, if you subscribers didn't come see me, wasn't anything that I have to say wouldn't be important at all. On YouTube, at least.
Mm. So I really think for some reason I think Grish was hurt because when they were fussing and stuff, I could hear that Grish was really really hurt. What do y'all think?
I think she was too because I think that she felt that in my opinion it seemed like she felt that they really had a real bond, a real kinship or friendship, and it did sound like she was hurt because she sounded very emotional, and then she was able to calm herself down and take herself out of that. And then Ness brought up a point that I did not notice, that she said that Grish said something when she came. Oh, it was because when she came to Ness's panel that Bree reminded her of her mother because her mother was a larger woman, and she said that Bree is a prisoner. So maybe that's why she has some type of feeling towards Bree. I don't know.
What I'm gonna say with that though, can I add something with that? Excuse me.
Of course.
Okay, so nobody told I was trying to get Grish to clear it up, but you know how that chat was going or whatever. So from what I'm getting, Bree kept saying nobody told Grish to go out and do all of that foolishness that she was doing, all that doxing she was doing. Okay. And Grish used to get up on there and tell and threaten people that she was gonna get them. If anybody that had anything to say about Brianna, she was gonna get them, right? So how can you be mad that somebody throw you in because you wasn't asked for that? So you need to tell us yay or nay if you were asked to do this stuff. Because if you wouldn't asked to do these things and you just did it off your own volition, so what do we? What can we say about it? That's what you
No, well, yeah.
jumped
She
off.
said
You
she said that Bree
dived off
never
the
asked.
cliff.
Yeah, she said that Bree never asked her to do anything.
So she dived off the cliff, and then she want to turn around and say somebody owe her something for it. No, you went out there and did some dirty stuff to a lot of people, and your name got tarnished for doing that stuff. So at the end of the day, from what I'm hearing, from what I got, you can't be mad at Bria about it because you was diving off the cliff. You were not asked to do that. You was doing that, and then at the end of the day, it sounded like Rich was still trying to be down with Bria.
And see, this person said she was definitely hurt. There were a couple of times when Grish started to say something, but she pulled back. Like she was like, "No, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that," because it seems like she has some genuine, uh, feelings about what she thought their friendship meant to each other,
But
and
I
to
wanted to
find out.
know. I wanted the question I really wanted to know was because she kept saying you just throwing people away, you just throwing people away. But I was like, well, who did she throw away? Let me know. And Grish wouldn't say who she was throwing away.
Well, I think she definitely Yaya would definitely be one of the people because that little stunt that she pulled to and then tried to go on Lady Nika's channel and say, "Well, I didn't call you a snake, and I never told you where you couldn't go." Well, yes, she did tell her where. Well, you could have went to Pizarro, you could have went to Lady Nika, you would could have went to ODS, but you went to Ness. Like you were just on Ness the day before Yaya was on Ness's
But why
channel,
couldn't
and
see this? Yeah, why couldn't she? See, this is the shit that kills me. Why? Yaya is a 58-year-old grown ass woman. She could go where the fuck ever she wants to. If
old
she
enough to
wanted to,
be her mama.
if she wanted to go to the Mo 3 sector and tell her shit, she could have went to the Mo 3 sector to tell her shit. So I don't get that. Maybe
But
she
wait a minute.
maybe she didn't feel comfortable going over to Bazaar, or maybe she just ain't fucking want to go to Bazaar, or maybe she didn't want to go to you. And first of all, first of all, maybe she didn't want to go to you because you basically said I ain't fucking with you, but I fuck with you on YouTube, but I ain't fucking with you outside of YouTube, which is her own prerogative. But if somebody said that to me, I wouldn't want to fuck with you at all.
Yeah,
Because
and
Period. And
so
who are you to make the
you
rules? Like I
basically
and,
said
care.
I'm taking it as you basically telling me I ain't shit bitch and I can't be trusted. That's how I took it.
and that's what she said. She said that I don't trust none of them that was in the group. If my grandmama was in the group, I wouldn't trust her. So you think that I'm gonna want to be around you, and you think that you gonna give me some ultimatum? Like it's like so
Yeah.
earth shattering that you don't want to be around me. We ain't gotta be around each other.
Each
And
other.
then and then the whole simple fact of the matter is that what she did was she tried to wheel it back and say, I didn't tell Yaya where she could go, when that's absolutely what she did. So don't try to play games. And I see why Yaya was like saying, I'm not going to play no semantics, because what she did on Lady Nika chat was BS. She said, you could have went here, you could have went there, but you went to my ops. Like so this,
But
Ness wasn't her ops.
okay.
Now all of a sudden Ness is her ops because she didn't like the fact that Yaya went over there to say what she wanted to say over on her play, over on Ness's page. So it was a bunch of BS in my
But Ness
opinion.
but y'all be over there at Ness's before all of this break
She
down.
has a membership. She has a membership. She knows this. So it's not like it's brand new that Ness is over at Yaya. Does she hit the link? I think she said she hit the link one time before, but Ness asked her to come up. Yeah, it's like, do Bree not ask people to come up and hit her link? That don't hit
You
her
know?
link on the regular just to sit up and chill. And when she have a question, do she not ask people up on her link? The comparisons are just really ridiculous.
But
Like,
hold on,
who
don't
are
they
you
have
to
people
tell?
on their late that don't even get along with y'all?
Don't have they not Yaya had to sit up there and hear Sheffy talk all crazy to her, Jay Dunn, Nina, when her and Yaya wasn't getting along, all of this stuff, and just let people later Yaya out. And that's another thing. The Nina and the having Nina up there, and now they, oh, wait a minute, let's talk about this. Did you hear Pizarro tell Pizarro and Bree talking about Sean Bradley, and then Bree goes, "Well, Sean Bradley, I thought you was out of the B sector. So when you declare yourself back in the B sector, then you can make commentary." Excuse me? Now she telling Sean Bradley when he can make commentary about what's going on in the beef sector because he made commentary about her situation and she did not deem it favorable to her. So she told Sean Bradley, I thought you were out of the beef sector. And when you come back in the beef sector and when you announce that you're back in the beef sector, then you can make commentary. See, the bitch is just crazy. The bitch is crazy.
I thought Sean basically said, I'm not going to be in the fuck shit necessarily. I'm not going to be fussing and arguing with people, but I may make commentary here and there. That's what I thought he said.
Well, but
Okay.
I'm just saying what she said. I'm just saying what she said
Mm-hmm.
in
So
regards to
Yeah,
I
Sean.
thought that's what he
because
said. He was
putting
going to
it
make
in,
commentary.
yeah, pulling it in. You don't tell grown folks what they could do. You don't. If I want to switch my mind, I could switch my mind and do what the hell I want to do. You don't tell grown folks what they can do.
Yeah, so I cannot wait to see what he's gonna have to say to that little remark of them telling him, unless I thought you was gone, so you got to announce that you back before you can make commentary. I was like, are you for real? See, they want to control the narrative.
Yeah, they making up
You
rules
can't
as they go.
control the narrative. Yeah, you cannot control the narrative. These are grown people. And see, the thing is, don't forget that, now it lets you know that they really thought that they were the B sector gatekeepers. But you're not the gatekeepers. People do what they want. That's why people go to their own channel and say what they want. And see, you guys live in unrealistic realities, so therefore you're not ready for the truth. You're not ready for the truth that people tell, and then you're talking about, oh, foul, those are not the rules. Oh, foul, you can't do that. Like, get the fuck out of my face.
Mm.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I just I like when what you call it? What's his name? The one with the glasses, the guy. He, Honest Row. When Honest Rose got the little numbers or whatever from, I don't know what he was into, and then they all rushed over to his page. And I say be careful with that when you start getting numbers and people rushing over to your page because they gonna want to say, I built you. You did this and I'm the one built you. No, 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 no. But their complaint was somebody timing me out in this chat. Somebody timing me out in this. Ain't that what y'all do in other people's chat?
Mm-hmm.
In y'all crew chat? Ain't that the agreement that y'all could time people out that supporters of somebody else that's not even there to support you, but they coming in there and that's what I'm done with too. If I come there to support you and I'm supporting you, and just because a mod, you done gave somebody a mod stick that's mad about something that I said or something, you know what I'm saying? Anything. Or who I'm affiliate myself with here in the B sector, you just go time me out and keep playing with me and playing games in the chat, then I don't need to be there. And then when it comes down to it, oh, well, they got the right to do it because they let me do what I do. Well, that's childish. What we doing? What we doing here?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't think that Grish did that to King Roman News. That's just my opinion. And that didn't come. That who did that come via? That I don't know. I don't think that.
No, I don't think so
I don't
either.
think so. Yeah.
I don't think so either.
Uh,
I really don't think that he did. I mean, she did it. It's a she. I'm sorry, Grish.
mm-hmm.
I really don't think that she did it, and Femi will cuss me out again. I don't really think they Bree did it. I don't. I don't think neither one of them did it.
Well, he came out and said that it was not her and Dimple. So we just got to go with what he said, that it is not her, Bree, and it was not Dimple. So that's what we got about that.
You got to
Now, this
go
is a
with the
good point
information.
Bree and Pizarro time people out all the time for personal reasons on each other's pages and Lady Nika's page. They even
Wait,
time out Lady Nika's members. Go
wait a
ahead.
minute, Kiba. When did Grish say that? Because I didn't hear Grish say that.
What is she talking about? Okay, Gris said that Bree sent information. I didn't hear her say that.
Yeah, when did she say that? Because I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I did hear that. Well, I heard that from her. What you on Ness channel? I heard I did get a taste of that, but I don't know where I got it from. That she was
Well,
at first
Lemon.
because somebody was on a panel and said that, and I said, "Well, what's this? When did she?" Oh, I think it was Dovey. Dovey came up and said that, and I was like wondering. I said, "Well, what was she in a troll page? Because I ain't never see Brianna there
Hey,
on that
Fem.
on that man's page."
Hey, Fem. Because I left Lemon's page after Brianna dropped down. So was this during the
What?
argument, or was this after? Was this after Bree left and Grish came back up? Because then I got to
And
go back
Grit
and I got to go
and
back and
Grish
look at that live.
and Grish was on Lemon's page the day before too. So was it the day before the argument, or was it when Grish came back on his page yesterday after the argument? She said it on Ness's too. I thought Uppity said it. Oh my God.
She said it
What
was doing
day?
the back and
Was it?
she said it was doing the argument and they was going back and forth. I got to go back and listen to that because yeah, she was yelling and stuff like that. I didn't hear her say that, so I got to go back and listen.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and listen as well. Yeah.
Oh, so but did Bree actually admit to that? Because Bree and Grish done been on the outs for a minute before this King Roman thing. So
Yeah, they have been.
so
Hmm.
did Bree admit to doing that? Because I'm not gonna put nothing on anybody that ain't for them. So did Bree admit to that?
No, they're saying that Grish said that. Grish said that. Grish was the one who said that.
So I got to listen to it because it must have happened when they were going back and forth. Because yeah, she was like, I like some things I could hear and some things I couldn't because Grish was like, you know how she was. She was upset. So I'm gonna go back and listen.
Yeah, well, it's a lot going on. You know, it's just, if you doxing, you pathetic. I mean, you at the pathetic stage of your life if you doxing.
I got another question for you, Ronnie Q. Off
Mm-hmm.
subject. So we're gonna do before the pre-show. We gonna do the cuteness thing with the doggies. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Before the challenge, before they have to do their commands, we're gonna have the little runway challenge, the little beauty contest.
Okay. And
And
then
it's just not for dogs, it's for all pets. Okay. You may
okay.
have a
Oh, you
cat,
doing
you
a
may have
runway
a rat.
challenge?
Yeah, the
Okay.
runway challenge is the pregame show.
Do you
Okay.
have to
Winner
be in
takes
the game?
all.
Do you have to be in the game in order for your dog to be in a runway challenge?
No, they're two separate challenges. You can,
Okay.
however, be in both, but you
When
do
is this?
not have to be in both. That is June 8th. That's Saturday at noon Pacific Standard
It's three
Time,
o'clock my time. East.
3 o'clock Eastern Time, 2 o'clock Central Time.
Oh, it's
June
3 o'clock my
8th.
time too. Ness.
Hmm.
It's 3 o'clock my time
So,
too.
yeah, it's a
Okay, so when
pregame show. It's a
Another
strict
question.
beauty contest. Go ahead.
Okay, another question. So, like, we're gonna do it like, okay, this person while that person up doing the thing with their dogs, the other people in the background, and then you pull the other person up and they do in
so
Hmm.
don't laugh at me. I know I said don't laugh at my Baltimore accent. I know I said dog.
they
Um,
do their thing with the dogs and then come back and then so like with the commandments, okay, with the commandments, what I'm asking, do you want them to do all three right there in one setting, or
They're
are you
gonna
gonna
they're
do
gonna do
one?
all three in one setting, all three in one setting, and we're gonna have a rubric. We're gonna judge on 2 or 3 specific things that the dog do in meeting, the pet does in meeting, doing the commands, and then we're gonna score them those 3 different aspects, 1 through 4, and then we're going to give the chat a chance to vote on you 1 through 4, how you did 1 through 4. We're going to add the scores together, and that's your score. Whoever that has the highest score
Okay.
wins. If it's a tie, we take it to the chat.
So what's the 3 things you scoring on with the commandments?
Well, so far, what I have with the command is overall obedience, quickness to do the command. Like if you got to tell them
Oh,
15 times, if you got to tell them 15 times, like I got to tell mine, you may
Ooh,
score a little low.
listen, and I just
sit,
told my
sit,
man, I
sit,
say
sit.
every time I get on the watch her now, every time I get on the morning show with her, I be out here with little treats, trying to make them do a little something, because I remember make
oh
them do
my
a little something.
God.
Gotta
Oh,
tell, I
Ness.
gotta
So
get this thing together.
Ness, how many dogs do you have?
I'm Ned. Now you keep calling me Ness. Ned.
I'm girl,
You
you gotta
said Ness,
excuse me.
girl. You know what?
Girl,
I tell you what, I got a Yorkie. He just turned 3 years old, and then I got a baby that's 3 months old right now.
oh,
She a girl, but you know what? She way more active than the boy, because when I got him, he was about to die. You know, I had to feed him through a syringe and everything. And
what?
like, yeah, the breeder's like, you could just, if he died, just give you another. Are you crazy?
Oh
That I got
God! Don't nobody
honey,
want to get go through them emotions.
he was in and out the vet and everything. I fed him through a syringe. I fed my Mr. Bentley, I fed him Gerber baby food the beginning,
Really?
so I could pull it through the syringe and whatever and Pedialyte. So he was really, 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 really spoiled. He was really spoiled. He stayed in
So
our. I
he's
got a
doing better now, right? He's
huh?
doing
Oh
much better.
yeah, he the man of the house. He actually a dog that'll jump up at you just to for you to pick him up and hold him, because we held him like a baby all the time, because we
Okay.
always try to make sure. But this one here, she came straight in the house when I picked her up. She came straight in the house and went to his play in his playpen and started eating
Mm-hmm.
his food and stuff and jumping on him. And I said, "Oh my God!" And he. The thing about it is with it, I don't know if I need to separate them because they fight. They'll get into it right there on the camera.
Sassy, shut up. You made a mistake and said he's a girl. The new one, you said he's a girl. And Sassy, her sassy ass caught on to it. Hey, thank you, Skillet, for joining the
Well, guess
membership.
what? My girl dog name is Sassy. How about that?
Really? The girl named Sassy?
Oh
My
my goodness.
new edition, her name is Sassy. We had a dog that was named Sassy before, and that was some stipulations. I had to go ahead and name her Sassy too. So I went on ahead and named her Sassy too. So yeah. So Sassy, yeah, I got a Sassy over here, and she's sassy. But you know what? I ain't gonna say she's sassy because I say she for the streets.
Well, I might
For
not enter
the
the contest then because I'm kind of scared because I'm gonna get the name right. I'm not gonna say Ness because Net might beat me. I'm not getting in the contest if she gonna beat me.
Wait a minute. You know what I'm getting in the contest for really is exposure for my dogs. Because I hopefully Ronnie Q will let me run her playback on my, after a certain time, run her playback on my because Bentley got a whole channel. So run the playback of the show on his channel so they could see him, because yeah. But I'm just getting
No,
on there for
mm-mm.
exposure, honey.
I'm
Listen, you
scared.
talking about
I'm
Mike?
scared.
I'm telling
I'm
you,
scared, Ronnie Q. And you know
I
I'm
got
very
a.
competitive, and I'll get mad if I don't win.
Oh, listen, me too. But you know what? I know I got a dog that is really, really spoiled. That's the oldest one, and the little
What?
one for the streets.
Well, Nets, you see my avatar? That's my doggy.
Oh, I had Bentley for my avatar for a minute, and I took him down. But yeah, this new addition for the streets is she just come up and sack him from the side. Well, I'm trying to give him a treat for doing.
Ronnie, can you make my avatar bigger so she can see my pretty doggy real quick? That's my doggy. That's Tiana.
Oh, what
Yeah,
type of dog? That's a Yorkie.
it's a poodle mix. I think she's either a Yorkie
Yeah,
poodle.
it's a Yorkie mixed with something because I'm looking at the color and that look like the traditional Yorkie color.
Yeah, and she's a poodle.
Mm-hmm.
And she's spoiled. Okay, thank you, Ronnie Kid.
Okay,
Yeah,
Miss Toby.
we love
Let
our
me
fur babies now. I'm
let me
telling
put
y'all, Billy
Toby
got a
back.
whole page. Oh yeah, and something else I'm doing. Ronnie Q, he gonna be having his product line out soon with his shampoo and his conditioner, luxury shampoo and conditioner,
Oh,
and all of that stuff. Yeah. So really, what I'm using your competition, if win or lose, is for a little exposure for my dog. You know what I'm saying?
now that's
My
my
dog.
dog.
Mm-hmm.
That's my dog. That's Rascal. He's a poodle. He's a poodle Shih Tzu mix.
Looking like a listen. I see Rascal looking like a human up there.
That's Rascal. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a mess.
uh, People don't understand when you had it. They just like children. See, I clothe my dolls like every day, and yeah, they put on outfits every day, and we go out and for people to woo at them. I You know what? When I take Bentley to the Walmart, which I hate to go to, and I have them in Walmart because you know my dog's little, I can put them in my purse. Bentley 4 pounds, and that's the oldest one.
Now these are both of my dogs. Now Saucy, she's 7 pounds, but Rascal, he about 25,
Uh,
27 pounds. He's the little fat fucker. He was like real slim when I got him, but he is taller. He's not small like her. I could put her in the purse, but I can't put Rascal in the
Now how
purse. So
old
it's
the other one?
Saucy, she's 3, and Rascal, he's 6.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say how old. How heavy she is?
She's
7.
7 pounds. Uh-huh.
Because you know what, I be messing up because when I be buying clothes sometime for them, ordering clothes, I get big. They send me something bigger than, and I don't have time to be trying to send something back and all of that. So I keep it, and I have like clothes that they can't even wear.
Oh, you got the real tiny ones, huh?
Yeah, my 3-year-old, he 4 pounds, and that's all he's gonna be. It's 4 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
Very Kurt,
mm,
are you talking to me? What hair? She's her hair is dyed pink. I dyed her pink.
uh-oh, a little competition. Okay, okay. I'm a winner
And
now. I'm a
I was
winner.
thinking about getting Rascal feet dyed blue because he got all four of his paws are white. And girl, I'm like, God, could you have at least one or two black paws, but all four of his paws are white. So yeah, I'd love the little dye. So I don't know. I may or may not.
They are cute. Original. They got cute faces. Listen, I'm bigging up my dogs, and what I was telling you when I take them out, honey, the
Hmm.
white women they coming out. She said, "Can I kiss your dog?" I was standing at the deli. I was standing at the deli. I said, "You can kiss her." Child, that lady like Bentley kiss her all in her mouth. And
Oh
so
my lord!
me and the man at the deli
Oh
look,
my God.
we was looking at each other. My mouth was open, his mouth was open. I said, "That's soft porn, ain't it?" And then, baby, when she done walked off after she got all that love, he licking off all that, you know what I'm saying, cover girl that she had all caked up around her face, and giving my dog the cooties. And me, I said, she said kiss him, but I ain't know she. No, this what he said. He said kiss him, but I ain't know she meant French kiss.
Ugh.
You
Oh my
said give my dog some cooties.
God.
Did you wash the baby when you got home and brush the baby teeth? Cause no,
Yeah,
uh-uh.
I had to get him together. I was kind of scared. I said, well, what's she trying to give out around here?
Oh my God.
I was quite scared, and I keep his little wipes with me and stuff to, wipe his face. He had her makeup on the front of his face because he
No,
real
hell no.
the face.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
they
no.
scarlet red lipstick, baby,
Oh, hell no.
baby. I
Mm-mm.
looked at that. We and the man. I was just so that was the first time I ever experienced something like that. Me and the man was just looking at it. Just we was just stunned. Our mouths was open. We like,
Look at Kimberly Black puppies on her little thumbnail. Have your dogs ever had puppies on that?
well, I'm AKC, and what I bought the dogs for, I bought her for was breeding.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Breed. She's gonna be Bentley's mate, and I'm gonna breed her out because, so you know what I'm saying, I'm making a brand out of Bentley himself. So yeah, we gonna breed. We gonna she gonna breed with Bentley, but she for the streets.
But she
She out
probably
here.
would,
All right.
since she's so small, she probably they usually have small leaders like two
No,
or three
she's not
puppies,
gonna be
right?
able to. Yeah, she's not gonna be able to breed until like a couple of months from now, like maybe 10 more months from now. But and then when she do go in the heat, I'm not gonna be able to breed her right then. I'm gonna have to keep her until the second time she go in heat.
Yeah,
But
the second time.
yeah, yeah. But the thing about it is, we done calculated her weight or whatever, and she's gonna be a little bigger than. I made sure she's gonna be a little bigger than Bentley, so she'll be probably about 4.5 or 5 pounds.
Have you guys
okay.
have you guys ever watched those videos when the dog is delivering? Oh my God, I would be so stressed out if I guess that is such a stressful time
But
when the dog is delivering.
I already got it together. When the time comes, I'm not gonna have her doing that. I'm gonna
You
have
gonna
her
take it
have
to the
a bag.
vet?
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Yeah.
her have a vet
Hmm.
Oh,
because
okay.
she's so small,
Okay.
and
I don't blame you.
know if she might have to have a cesarean or something.
I don't
Oh,
So
okay.
blame you.
yeah, so
See,
because of the size of her and what I deliberately got very small dogs because I'm trying, because it's really no such thing as teacup. You have to breed them small.
Now,
So
kind to me says she needs a new baby net, so keep her in mind when you breed them.
oh yeah,
So,
oh
what are
yeah.
you saying about the teacup? You got to breed them small.
Yeah, there's no such thing as I'm just finna get a teacup. You have to breed them small. You have to get smaller dogs, and with smaller dogs come bigger problems. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
So
okay.
my first dog, she was a teacup.
I'm obsessed.
She was an AKC Shih Tzu, and she was the runt of her litter on top of it. And oh, she was beautiful. Oh, she was just so beautiful. She was black and white, and right in the center of her head, her top knot, her hair was white right there in the center and black on the sides. Oh, my dog was so freaking beautiful. And I would comb her long hair out every day. She never had any tangles or anything, and she walked, her hair would just be flowing. And every now and then I would give her a puppy cut. I remember when I was in Miami, I gave her a puppy cut because it was too goddamn hot for me. So I knew it was hot for her. But
Stop it.
I kept her long ponytails. I would put her hair in little ponytails and put little butterfly clips in there. I give her
Mm.
two ponytails. I didn't do the top knot a lot. She usually wore two ponytails. It was split right in the middle of that white hair. She was gorgeous. Oh, she was gorgeous.
Let me tell you something, Ronnie. I put like a ponytail in Bentley's hair. I do. I put a ponytail in Bentley's hair. So he had a ponytail in his hair, and my man was walking him for me. And he came up to two old women, and he said, "Oh, what's her name?" He said, "Well, this not a girl. This a boy. His name Bentley." "Oh, well, you don't think that ponytail is gonna confuse him?" I said, "You don't think? Hold on. You don't think these clothes on him gonna confuse him? This a dog. This a dog. Listen, every toy he got in here, he done violated.
Oh
He
my
gonna
God.
do, yeah."
Oh, That is so funny. Yes, that is so funny when the dogs get on them toys and be humping them toys. Rascal ain't humped a toy since Saucy been here, and he did try to hump her
So,
when she was
I was
right
about to
right
say, does
before.
he hump?
And
Hump?
I don't I don't
He humps
know.
her?
I don't know why he was humping her because he's fixed. And right before she was going into to her first heat, he would be like all up on her,
Mm-mm,
like
they
like
still hump.
where you going, girl? Where you going, girl?
He's
And
still a
then
dog.
and then
Yeah, it's still, yeah. That
one
because
time
I be-
we was
because
sitting watching TV and he was humping her head. He had her he
her
had
head.
her head. He was just going to town. I got a little video clip
That
of
is
him
so crazy.
humping.
But no, they still because before I had Tiana, I also had a Shih Tzu named Chips, and it was a boy. But I got him fixed, but he was still humping. He'll still hump.
Yeah,
Uh,
they're hump.
they
They
say
They
they
hump.
hump.
they
That's
they
their
hump as
nature.
a sign of dominance.
Dominance. They
Uh huh.
dominate in something. That humping means that I dominated. He dominated all his toys. But the thing about it is, my mom, I'm having a get together this weekend. You know, for my mom's birthday, I'm having a big party, and Bentley, he do all that, and I'm just hoping that he don't give these people a performance. Cause he'll go out and he'll hump his toys and look you dead in the eyes while he do it.
That's funny. That is so funny. I think Miss Toby fell down. She said she had to feed Tiana. Tiana probably beating her up like Lyric be beating Jay Wilson up. Like, where my food at, mama?
Oh,
Yeah, but
Tiana's a dog. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Tiana is her dog.
Oh, yeah. See, I just had him out on my patio. I have a pretty big size patio, so I just had him out on that patio, and when I have them out here, I just keep the patio door open so they could go on the outside patio or go in the grass. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But I don't want them to go on the outside patio, but they got the access to get to the grass or whatever. So I just leave their food out because right now, the vet say since she's so young, leave her food out. Leave her food out, just let her eat whenever she want to eat. But with that, they in, what I'm saying, they just they in a battle. So he'll go to her little bowl and eat all her little puppy food, and she'll go in there and eat his dog. It's just a mess. So I just leave the door open for them to just go in and out however they want to.
Yeah,
So
I
they
do
won't
too.
be messing in the house, so they don't have to do their thing inside the house. And they go outside.
Now, like with the food thing, it's funny with my dogs with the food. Uh, I'll put the food out, and then Rascal he'll go over there and he'll look at it and stuff, and then he'll walk away from it, and then she'll walk away from it, and she won't eat until he start eating. It is just you can never get her. She wouldn't. You'll never see her walk over there to them bowls to eat food unless he eat. And then they got the double dog. They have the I have the two tray dog food holder, which holds two bowls of food, and the water is separate, and they eat out the same bowl all the time. It'd be two bowls of dog food there, and both of their heads stuck in one bowl. They a mess. When he go get the water, she go stick her head in the water to drink too. It is a mess. It is and you know what my dog used to do? Like before I bought the thing that holds the dog bowl, he used to pick up the dog bowl. I had the metal ones. He used to pick them up off the floor, and then he used to come bring it in the living room, go take it down the hallway. It'd be dog food spilled all over the place. And then he learned to start holding his head up high, and he would hold his head up high so he wouldn't spill it. But if you catch him as he sneaking the bowl, he'll run, and then he'll spill the shit. It used to be dog food everywhere, and that's why I bought the holders for him.
Yeah.
Girl, a mess. He is a mess. He be holding his head up real high, and then his eyes be looking over at you to make sure you ain't catching him. Maybe like, hey, motherfucker, I caught you, and he take off.
Yeah, they're your babies. I don't understand. People that don't like animals, I don't trust them.
They
Because,
are not to
you
be
got to
trusted.
love them. These my
Yeah.
babies. I'm sorry. These are my babies. And that's how I roll. My baby
So
grown.
So Ness, Ned. I got Ness. Now Miss Toby got me calling you Ness, and I know you're Ned. So Ned, any last words? Encourage the people to come out to the pet competition. I think you may be discouraging them because Miss Toby's like, I don't know if I want to go up against just Ned.
I don't know why she discouraged. Cause one thing about it, I told her I got a dog that's spoiled and he don't do no commands. He do what he feel like doing. And then I got this other one that's a baby that just wanna come and bite you. And she for the streets. And then what they do is they fight each other. They do stuff to each other. And I was like, ooh, I'm finna sit her up so she could do the roll around. So she stay on her back. And I said, oh, I'm finna set her up so she could do the roll around. I got the treat. So roll over.
Uh
Baby, it take her damn near 5 minutes to get back over to the other side. I said we have to clip off and come back again for me.
huh.
So don't think I got some dogs over here trained to do nothing. My dog's spoiled as hell. They ain't trained to do a damn thing.
Well, you can decide which one you want to enter. We got the
I'm gonna enter both of
pre-show.
them together.
Okay, there we go. So you're gonna have a chance to win twice. So I hope you guys will come out and compete with Ness and her bougie dogs and everything.
Oh no,
Of
I was
course,
saying no. When I
her
say both
dogs are
of them,
bougie. Of course,
both of them, Ronnie
you mean
Q.
both the dogs.
I just it's gonna be one prize because I might have one do one trick and the other do another trick and another and the other do
No,
another trick, and that's the 3 tricks.
no, we're gonna be looking for the sizes. It got to be the same dog doing 3 tricks. Ness, don't try it.
Oh, I'm glad you said that.
It got to
I'm
be the
glad you said that,
same
so I won't
dog.
be like, listen, so it won't be like the other competition. They robbed me.
Have you over there in the corner cussing me out on Deanna's like lovely love.
Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna cuss you out because you be putting up them pictures like that. Honey. I have to come see you. How good you is with them pictures, honey. She ain't finna have me and my dogs out here looking crazy. So no. No,
I
but
had your dog over. I put up a picture of you, and I had your dog on her belly smoking a crab pipe. You fuck with me about this contest.
listen, no, I'm glad you said that because that's what I was thinking, that I could use both of them and one of them do one and one of them do another. Oh, so no, but I'm still gonna enter both of them.
Okay. Well, that's good. So, Net, thank you for coming up. I had a ball talking to you. I probably didn't bore my people. No, I still got a couple people in here. Thank you all for being in here. I appreciate you all for coming out. Please join. Please see if you can compete with Just Net for the Perfect Pet competition. Let me put my flyer up, Net. It is Perfect Pet competition. It does not have to be a dog. You got a rabbit, you got a bird, you have a snake, you got some fish, whatever you have, some frogs down there. If they can do three tricks on command, whatever tricks you choose, or if they can complete an obstacle course that has 3 obstacles. If you have a gerbil that can run an obstacle course that has 3 obstacles, come enter. Okay, there is one prize for the obedience part of the competition, winner takes all, and we're going to have a pregame beauty contest. There is one prize for the beauty contest. It does not have to be a dog, any animal that you have. Come show off your pets. June 8th. It's going to be at noon Pacific Standard Time, 3 o'clock Eastern Time, 2 o'clock Central Time, June 8th. Bring your pets, spread the word, come compete.
Please
Okay?
come.
All
Please
right.
come.
So Ness, oh my God, you guys, I've been calling you
Can
Net
you hear me,
all the
Ronnie Q?
time. Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, because I had got a call. I'm just making sure.
I've been calling you Net all the time, and now since
Toby. Miss
Toby
Toby did that.
the jinx me, all the neighborhood kittens look like my cat. They may be your cats.
Okay.
Your cat been out here busy, Miss Cruiser. So yeah. Okay, when will there be a Just Q contest, and I'll put mine in. There is a Just Q contest. Grammy Love, there is a pre-show just for beauty. The beauty contest is going to go before the competition where your pet has to do tricks. So that is a separate competition. It's a totally separate with its own prize. The pre-game show, the beauty contest, is a separate competition with its own prize. So if your pet cannot perform any tricks and you just want to enter the beauty competition, come join us. That's why I added it for those who have pets that may not perform tricks well. I'm trying to include everyone. So that's the whole point of the beauty contest. Please come join us, okay? Yeah.
I hope everybody come in. Everybody that got a fur baby, or well, any kind of baby, a pet. I hope y'all come in so we could get. And you know what? Pets make you laugh.
Mm-hmm.
So just if you got your pet in there, and it's just laughing about what you dealing with at your house, dealing with your pet, is entertaining in itself. So yeah, I hope everybody come, and I don't hope it's a competition, but it's for the pets, and I'm not trying to be I need to win. No, I just want them to see my fur babies. And that's it.
Yeah, so it's going to be fun. I hope you guys all come out. Net, I thank you for coming up and
Thank
chit-chatting with
you.
me. It was a ball. I had a ball. It was really nice talking to you. And I'll see you around the YouTube streets.
I know that's right. All right, you have a good day.
You as well.
Okay.
All right, you guys. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate you guys for being here. All my members, don't forget, if you contact me, I send out a free keychain that I make for all my members. You can let me know what hairstyle you want, what color range you want, and then I will get that out to you. I do different skin tones, or you can just say, just send me whatever. And I will get that out to you. Look on the community wall, and I have a post there for my members. And I've already shipped some out to. I shipped 3 sets out, so they're on their way. So thank you for coming out. God bless you. I hope to see you around the YouTube streets so we can have some more stuff to talk about. All right, guys, you have a good day. Bye-bye.